So those ears back then were a reaction to Zara getting too close to her backside. So every now and again you can test your connection and the curiosity the horse has in you without any expectation. Because if you're going to have expectation and they don't have the curiosity that you're hoping for, they will sense that need and it will be more difficult to reconnect. So to do that, I walk away slowly to a space and see if there is curiosity that she will come and see why I've walked away. And like I say, you can't have expectation. You cannot be thinking your need and want cannot be the energy that you project. The energy you project needs to be one of calm and balance. To remove the expectation from her or the pressure off her, this is a moment where you can start connecting with your environment and take in everything that is around you, what you can see, what you can feel, fly landing on your arm, or the view, the village houses that I can see from where I'm stood here. Count the ridges on the roof of the stables. Do whatever it takes for you to remove that pressure from her, from them, to come to you when you've given space. Hello. So I have my hands up for two reasons. One, it gives her something to investigate. And two, if she gets too curious, I'm able to keep safe. No matter your horse, no matter how old they are, no matter how long you've had them, connection work is valuable. It's valuable to us as human beings, it's valuable to them as horses, and it's valuable to our relationship and your relationships. It's never too late. It's never pointless. Because even if you have a really beautiful relationship and a connected relationship with your horses, spending some time just observing and matching and synchronizing yourself with them, rather than constantly doing, but taking some time for being, will be appreciated. So this isn't all to do with disconnected or difficult horses to reach, that have anxiety, that are shut down or aggressive. This work can be for anybody and any horse-human relationship, and it will improve all of them. Even if you feel like you have the best relationship, and I'm sure some of you out there watching this are thinking, well, you know, this is not for me because me and my horse, we get on really well. Just think a little bit about how you work with them, how you interact with them, how you greet them. And I would suggest spending every now and again a moment of being with them rather than doing, if you don't, would be beneficial, would actually take that relationship that's brilliant to exceptional. And one other thing, don't do this if you have 5 minutes. If you only have 5 minutes and you must leave, then this is not the thing you should be planning to do. This needs to take the time it takes so that you can find a moment where you know it can be the end of the session. So for example, when she engaged with me earlier, that could have been a stop. When she gave me a micro engagement, that could be a stop. So we're getting no curiosity from me stood still, apart from that one interaction that we had. So I'm going to move myself. 2 reasons. One, I want to reconnect with her as much as I can physically so that we can find a point of finish. Hello. 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 Now I'm walking away from that because it was lovely, and I want her to be more curious about me and wondering what happened. So she stood there thinking, what was all that about? And two, the other reason why I moved is because I was boiling. And here it is. This is her being curious about why I walked away. And I'm going to walk away again. Hello. I'm going to give her the most beautiful touch. And then I'm going to walk away again. And she's processing that. She's processing that conversation. So after all this time of me waiting on her and expressing an interest in her interaction and her engagement, when she connected with me, what you're trying to relay to them is there's connection that you have, as short as it is a whole. And walking away from that isn't about, because a lot of people say walk away and leave them wanting more. Yes, but make sure that the connection that you have in and of itself is a small whole. I would rather think of it as have a whole conversation with them, but leave a filament of connection so that if they want more, we can have a more detailed conversation. We can build on our first conversation rather than breaking the conversation halfway through, abandoning them and leaving them floundering and not understanding what that connection and engagement was all about. I hope that explains the difference in this methodology as opposed to the leaving them wanting more. It has a similar effect. The results are similar. They come back, but it gives them time to process a whole conversation and understand that we are aware of when it's enough, and we can leave them wanting to build on that conversation rather than left with no understanding or with limited understanding.